Greetings, viewers. Welcome to Ron Media Sports for All Everywhere. My name is Ronnie Paul, and joining me on the program today is Bokang Nthethe, a under 21 Casric Stars defender. By the way, Bokang is the son of Thabo Nthethe, the former Bloemfontein Celtic Captain, who happens to play also for Mamelodi Sundowns, and now he transitioned from player to coach. He is now the coach of Casric Stars under 21, where Bokang is playing for. Bokang, how are you, my friend?
Good morning, Ronnie. How are you?
I'm good, and you? Welcome to the program, and thank you for being part of the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Without wasting much of your time, let's go to our first question. What inspired you to pursue career in football, and how does your father's experience influence your approach to the game?
First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the viewers for tuning in. What inspired me in football is, from a young age, obviously, my dad has been playing football before I was born, so I came into the world with him, still being a footballer, and I would watch him on TV, and I would just be like, oh, there's my dad, and I would be so proud every time I see him on the screen.
Wow.
And as I grew older, I started to understand the sport. Like after, like I'm always watching it, I started understanding it more, and I started falling in love with the sport since the age of, I think, 4 or 5.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I really been into the sport for a very long time,
Okay.
and what inspired me is that I've always wanted to follow in my dad's path because he's my number one role model.
Oh, perfect.
Even when people ask me who's my role model, I tell them my dad. So I just want to make him proud and the rest of my family proud.
Wow, perfect, man. And your dad was a defender, and you also were playing as a defender. Did he tell you, say, oh, you know what, you must be a defender? Oh, it's something that's.
I think it's just something that has grown into me, eh?
Oh, okay.
Because I would just watch him, and like a lot of people back home in Bloem, even around Pretoria, they call him Mr. Cool,
Wow,
cool, calm,
man.
collected. Some of them call him cool as cucumber.
Yo.
So yeah, people know him as a very humble and disciplined guy, and that just really inspires me to follow in his footsteps. And because obviously, as a son, seeing people talk so much good things about your dad, you also
Yes.
want to follow in his footsteps
Exactly.
and be like him, so that you can also receive good comments from people.
Yes, that's wonderful. And then can you tell us about your journey so far in football? How did you get to where you are today with Casric Stars under 21?
My journey in football, I would say it started back in when we still lived in Joburg. After my dad signed for Mamelodi Sundowns in 2014, I started playing. My first actual academy that I started playing for was Super Sport United, the soccer academy, and then from Super Sports I went to Dax. From Dax I went to Pretoria Athletic. That's where I started because before Pretoria Athletics I was not playing any football for like a year, I think.
Oh.
After tax, because I think it was a hamstring injury.
Oh.
Yes, so I was out for a year,
For a year.
and then I came back. Honestly speaking, before I came back to soccer, before I joined Peter Athletic, I didn't think I was going to be the same.
Oh.
Because I've always been hearing most players don't come back the same from
exactly.
injuries. So I was just scared that, okay, maybe I just hope I come back stronger and better. So from Tax, I went to Pretoria Athletics. From Pretoria Athletics, I went to Rockevs. And then from Rockevs, I came to Casric Stars under 21.
Yes. Perfect. Now, how do you balance your football training with other aspects of life, like school and personal matters?
Obviously, as a footballer that's still in school, everyone always gonna tell you stay in school, um, just keep focused at all times, stay disciplined. So I just managed to balance both aspects in my life because I do want to become a professional footballer when I grow up. So
Okay.
uh, if I don't have school, it's gonna be very difficult for me to,
True.
because God knows what if I don't make it in football and then I didn't finish school, now I don't have a plan, then I have to go 5 more years or something to try find a new job and stuff. So
Exactly.
as a footballer, you still need to have your education. My parents, to this day, they still motivate me to stay in school,
Mm.
no matter how hard it gets. Giving up is never the option.
Yes.
It's never the option.
True.
So yes, it also does keep me motivated at times because when I see other professional footballers still graduating for some degrees now while they're still professional, it keeps me motivated to be like, okay, yes, I can also do it.
Okay.
Yes.
And now, since you are still in school,
Yes.
the pressure of being a soccer player, I know most of the students, they will see you on TV. Then now you're coming to school the following day, maybe you score or your team won. How do you cope with that?
Um, I mean, my school is not really a big school. It's a high school, so it's not really a lot of people, but they do welcome me with love and care. So they congratulate me like after seeing a match or after they see how my performance went. They congratulate me, and I do really appreciate that because it keeps me motivated and it
Yes.
keeps me going stronger.
And you inspire also other kids.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
that's beautiful. And what advice would you give to young players who are just starting out in football and look up to you or your father as role models?
Oh, that's a really good question. The advice I'd give to upcoming footballers is stay focused. Always make sure that you follow your heart because your heart is the one that always knows what's best for you. Uh, Always stay disciplined at all times.
Yes.
Always stay humble. Don't be don't be too forward. Don't think you're too big for anything.
Mm.
And just listen to your parents and stay in school.